Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Fun Friday. Yay! Yes, it is Fun Friday. It is that day of the week where we get to pull something out of the fun tin. Yes, but first we're going to give you an update on last week's one. But so how's your day going? Is it super fantastic and sparkling so far? Mine is going to be a rockin' day. I am on today. Look out. So last week I had two things that I was going to do. One was to read a novel, and I read The President's Daughter by James Patterson and Bill Clinton. I love James Patterson's books. They're absolutely amazing. I actually read the first co-authored book he did with Bill Clinton, which was The President is Missing, and that was really, really good. So now I'm listening to I read, sorry. I've just been listening to my audiobook, so I apologize for that. So I really enjoyed reading The President's Daughter. It was fantastic. It was a really, really good thriller. I don't think that's the word. Just a really good, it was a really good action thriller kind of book, and it was about a former president whose daughter gets kidnapped by a guy who. So the president is a former Navy SEAL. When he was the president, he ordered this hit to be done on this particular terrorist's place, but the terrorists found out about it, so he fled but left his wife and kids behind, and they inadvertently got killed during that time, and the terrorists vowed that he would get back at the president. It took him a few years to get his revenge, but he kidnapped the president's daughter, and then all of the story starts unfolding, and yeah, it's a really good book. So, got novel read, check. Knew that was going to happen. Doodling, I showed you this one last week when I did it. Hang on. So that was one of my doodles. As you can see down the side of the page here, I did do more, but these ones are more private doodles, and I really don't want to show them. So they got just private stuff on them that I don't want to share. So that's the only one you get to see, unfortunately. If I do any other ones in my little doodling book here, in my little, my book that I do in my that I've done, I've started doing my doodles in, as well as putting quotes in there that mean things to me. But when I put the quotes in there, or even Bible verses, I decorate the whole. I just go and decorate the page, so it's not just the writing across the middle with the quote or the Bible verse. It's a decorated page. So, but anyway, so those are those two things. Done. Yay. Still haven't done the bracelet yet because I have a cluttered desk, and I need to kind of clear it a little bit to do these bracelets. So it's not going to be this weekend. I can tell you that right now. I have Networking Riches on this weekend. So so let's see, what will we pull out of the tin today? What happened yesterday? Something happened yesterday I was going to tell you guys about. Oh, did you see the show last night with Tirza? Isn't Tirza amazing? I love and adore her, and her work is just absolutely incredible. And she's such a fun person to go from engineering to being an artist. I've done that one, so I've got a date on it too. So she is just such an incredible person. Well, we can't do that one because we don't have any of those. I'm going to save that for when I've got people around where we can just have a costume party. Let's see. I actually pulled out two. The Hobbit Fest. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that the other day. So we're going to put those ones back in, and we're putting today's date, 9th of July. 9 July 2021, and we are doing... Those are long movies because with my husband, when it comes to movies like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, he always got the extended director's versions. So there's all that. I mean, each of the Lord of the Rings movies are almost 4 hours. In the theaters, I think they were almost 3 hours. So you can see how much has been added in for that person. And then you have to remember that the credits alone are about 30 minutes. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff to go in there. But the Hobbit Fest. Well, that might be a good way to unwind this weekend. Except I've got Networking Riches on, but that finishes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, around 2 in the afternoon. So that means I could get at least one movie done the first day. Because I think those ones are almost, I think the extended version of those are almost 4 hours as well. So we've got a Hobbit Fest. Awesome. So what fun things are you doing this weekend? Let us know in the comments below. And then there's also, what's the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, if you want to enter our draw, they're sitting right there where I can't reach them. And those are the mugs. I was going to show you the tumblers again. I've got a pink tumbler and a black tumbler. The winner gets to choose on the 31st of July when we announce the winner. You get to choose whether you want the black or the pink to be personalized with your name on it. Or maybe you want it and you want to give it to somebody and we can put their name on it too and ship it to you. So you can give it to them. Make a great Christmas present. I know it's July and maybe they've got a birthday coming up. There you go. So it's free to enter the drawing. Once you're in the drawing, you will also automatically receive a copy of the ebook Family Tree Decoded, which is about getting started with family tree research, and giving you some little hints and tips in there too. It also talks about DNA testing and the benefits of that as well. And I'm actually going to start when I get a chance to, because I'm in the middle of doing a not a certification, a diploma? No. Through one of the online universities in England, I'm actually doing a genealogy program, certification type thing right now. Then at the end of the month, I've got a week where I will be doing a genealogy class through the Georgia Genealogical Society. They have an international event that they have every year. And you go there, and the week is basically spent in the classroom learning one subject. You can't go backwards and forwards between subjects. You choose one topic, and you're being trained on that the entire week. The only catch is that it starts at 7:30 in the morning, my time, for Pacific time. So it's going to be earlier starts for that to make sure I'm up. I've had the dog walked. I've done my live because there's not going to be a chance. Oh, maybe during one of the breaks I could get a chance. But one of the really cool things that they do at this event is when you submit your photo, your headshot, and your name, you also have to list 10 surnames in your tree that you are actively researching. And then you see how many other people are connected to you. Do you find any cousins from your tree at the event? So, and at the end of the event, they want to know how many cousins you found and see who is the person that finds the most cousins at an event. And I thought, well, this is going to be interesting since I come from New Zealand. All my ancestors came from England down to New Zealand, but I know that some of the ancestors' siblings went from England to either Canada or the US, and some stayed in England. So this is an international event, so there's no reason why I can't meet up with cousins. And then, of course, from New Zealand, and some of them also end up in Australia as well. So we kind of spread out. And I still have some cousins who I have not met who live in Ireland, because we do have Irish ancestry as well. So there's a lot of that going on. So you never know who you're going to meet at these things, but your list of names is there. So I can go through and I can see other people's lists of names and see if any of those surnames appear on my tree. And that could be really fun. But we also have to take along with us 2 people that we are researching, because we're going to do some work on those 2 people during the class as well as with homework. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get to meet some different people from different places, share ideas and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to that at the end of the month. So that's the whole last week of July. So it's going to be fun. But anyway, go out and have fun. It's all about having fun. When you get to have fun, you get to see and do lots of things. And you get to take your mind off work. Who doesn't want to do that? Take your mind off business, off work, and just go out and have fun. What do you like to do? What do you like to do for fun? You may not be planning it this weekend, but here's a question for you. What do you like to do for fun? Let us know in the comments below, along with what plans do you have for the weekend. But also let us know, what is it you like to do for fun? And when was the last time you did that? There's an interesting thing. What do you like to do for fun, and when was the last time you got to do it? Anyway, that's it for me. I have to go. I got to get on my morning 8 a.m. call. So have a super fantastic sparkling day, and we will catch you guys later on this afternoon at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're sticking to that 6 p.m. thing on. There's going to be, I couple of nights in the month I'm not going to do that, but you'll get plenty of warning beforehand. So have a super fantastic, sparkling, a fun Friday. Go out there, make it fun. Go a little crazy. It's Friday. But we will catch you guys later. Hey, konera.